Hello and welcome everyone to the final presentation of my BA4 animation project, which is called Christmas Cancelled. When starting the project, I went out to search for some source material on freesound.org, and after about an hour of browsing through endless pages of voice recordings, I finally found something that I thought was interesting. The file featured a spokesperson announcing the official cancellation of Christmas, and in times of Corona and all its kind of depressing consequences, I thought it was kind of fitting to use this file. The file also featured 4 different recordings, and based on the first one, I finally set out to create an animatic that would lay out the foundations of my artistic direction. Now let's have a look at that first animatic real quick.
Due to financial, social and political situations, Christmas has had to be cancelled this year. The Prime Minister has forced all shops to close early in December to avoid the Christmas shopping rush. There have been no further plans to reinstate Christmas as a national holiday. Children and adults will be carrying out their daily routine on the 25th of December from now on.
I was kinda happy with the newsroom setting in general that I presented in this animatic, however there were a couple of problems yet to solve. The first problem was that there were just too many different camera angles, which may distract from the core of the assignment and also not really fit the whole newsroom setting in general. Also, the camera angles mostly didn't allow for gestures, and gestures can be really essential when trying to underline the message of the spoken words. Also, cutting to the image of a disappearing Christmas tree in the middle of the video may miss the core of the task, which is to show the facial expressions of the character when speaking the lines. That's why I concluded to have only one camera setting in the whole video. To make it more interesting from a cinematic perspective, however, I wanted to make the camera zoom in onto the main character's face throughout the video. I then recorded this first reference video to try out the subtle zoom effect and also get an idea of how a neutral spokesperson face would work in a video like this. There have been no further plans to reinstate Christmas as a public holiday. I then set out to create this 3D scene, and as I had been subconsciously inspired by a few movies I recently watched, among them Terry Gilliam's Brazil and V for Vendetta, yeah, it left me with a few totalitarian vibes in there. When I finally started animating the scene, I also realized the original audio file was still far too long, and so I cut about 50% of the content. Based on this new cut, I also created a new reference video that would show me some of the gestures I would be using in the video later on, and also feature acted out finish for the video. After another consultation in class, there were just 2 more things to change from here on, and that was turning the head in the opposite direction shortly before the end. And also, I've personally decided to keep gestures on screen a little bit longer. Yeah, and after that, I've really put some effort into creating the final result, and I'm going to show it to you right now.
Due to financial, social and political situations, Christmas has had to be cancelled this year. Children and adults will be carrying out their daily routine on the 25th of December from now on. Due to financial, social and political situations, Christmas has had to be cancelled this year. Children and adults will be carrying out their daily routine on the 25th of December from now on.
There's a few things I learned along the way of creating this video, and among them is that IK is very useful for animating arms as well. I was initially a little scared of changing it from FK to IK because I had already animated some stuff, but this made everything much easier. Also, keeping poses actually works. For me, it initially felt a little awkward to do, like not have movement in certain times, but yeah, it does definitely look more natural. Also using a plugin to build up a library of different animation basics and expressions really help to speed up the process. Yeah, and also realize that even a couple of voice lines are already a lot of effort, and I have a lot of respect for people who who can pull that off for a full feature movie or something like that. And as always, animation is hard to do, and I'm kind of happy that it's over for now. I hope it was interesting for you, and feel free to ask some questions or just comment. Thanks for listening, and goodbye.